Hello there. Okay, so this video is to show you how to use the competition app. So what we do is from our tab dashboard, we go in and we select a tab just as we normally would. So I'm going to select that page. That's kind of my test page, and come down here and select a tab, and then I'm just going to call it test tab 27 because I'm going to change that name anyway, and then click add tab. Okie dokie, so down here is our test tab 27, so I'm going to click on that to go in and begin to edit the tab. So once in here, the layout and everything is exactly the same because you're just in your normal tab editor. So the first thing you need to do is click on the option to create a competition application. So we click on that, and that just takes a moment to load. That's going to take us to a brand new page. And as this loads and goes into the new page, what you're actually going to see is that the page is very, very similar to your normal tab editor page. Here I am now in the competition app, and you'll see that all of these settings are exactly the same. The only difference is this little set of commands here, competition application settings, and these down here. And as we go through, I'm going to explain what all of those are. So the first thing we need to do is set a contest end date. So if you come up here to set contest end date, click on that button and then click an end date. So I'm just going to pick the 30th of June and then click add date. Now what it's going to do here is refresh the page, because what it's doing is it's updating the database so that you are able to select a winner at that date. And then we just have our normal canvas page. So what I'm going to do to make this easy, when you've got this stuff down here, which I'll explain in a sec. So what I'm going to do to make this easy is I'm just going to come up here to our ready-made competition templates, and I'm just going to go and grab any one of these templates. So I'm going to grab this one, for instance, and click on that. So these are all here for your use. Obviously as we go along we'll be updating and adding more templates, or of course, as you know, you can come in here and just create right from scratch your very own competition app by loading a background and whatever, exactly like the normal timeline editor. That's the beauty of this competition app. Everything is exactly the same, all the buttons and everything. The only differences are you've got to just do a few more functions while we're in here. Okay. So I've created this, and what I urge you to do as you're going along is always continuously save the tab. Okay, just constantly save so that you're saving what you've already done and you don't lose it by, I don't know, either clicking on, I don't know, something else that you don't want to click on. Okay, so you'd go in here and amend this and all the rest of it and do what you want. Now, if you're using your own autoresponder, then you can obviously use any autoresponder, as you know. Sorry, if you're using your own canvas and creating it from the beginning, just like the normal templates, you can use any autoresponder. If you're using one of our templates, then again you do need to use Aweber, because this is exactly the same as the other templates. You need those 8 lines of input code. But whether you're using your own autoresponder or our Aweber one, it doesn't matter which one you're using, you need this thank you page link, because this is the page that you're going to send people to after they have entered their name and email address, and you're creating that page from within the templates. So you're actually creating both pages in here, your main page and your thank you page. Okay, so you need this little link here that we've created for you, and you just simply copy that link, and then you go into your autoresponder wherever it's telling you to create your web forms, and in Aweber it's actually in step 2, and you come down here to the thank you page, and this is where you're actually going to put that link. Okay, so you're going to click custom page and then put that link in there, and whatever you do, don't click open in a new window, because you want it all to open within Facebook and within your window, and then click save web form. Okay, and then over here to publish, and I will install my form, grab the HTML code and go and copy that into a text edit file, or whichever file you want. I'm just going to go and grab a text edit file here and put that in there into a text edit, or obviously a notepad. Okay, so I'm going to head back over here to the SNA competition, and I want to go in and put my 8 lines in there. So I'm actually going to go down and just go and grab those, and there they are. There's my input lines. And remember, as I said, if you're just using a blank canvas, you can obviously use any autoresponder as long as you do make sure you put that thank you link in there and place that in your code. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure that's at the top left, and then I'm going to click Edit Widget. Okay, so that's now in there, and once again I'm just going to click Save because I just want to make sure that page is saved. Okay, so the next thing we need to do on this main page is we need to add the Facebook disclaimer, and we also need to add our official rules. Now the Facebook disclaimer is down here at the bottom with our terms of service. Now these terms of service are for you, the competition creator. Okay, so this is the SNA's terms of service for you using this competition. So I urge you read these, and also we've put in the Facebook promotional guidelines just to give you an indication of how, what Facebook rules and regs are regarding competition apps. But this is the Facebook disclaimer. So if you just go and grab this piece of text, and we are looking at actually adding this as a widget, so you won't have to do this, but for now you need to grab that piece of text, grab the text widget and just place that in there, and then obviously you can bold that and make that as big as you want to make it as you go through. Oh, we don't want it that big, do we? And then do that. Okay, and we're going to put that down there. I don't think I've turned my email off, so let me just go and do that. Okay, so I'm going to put that at the bottom. That's my Facebook disclaimer. So I'm just going to put that down there, and you can expand that or what have you. And also what I want is my official rules. Okay, so these are for the competition entrants, and I need them to be able to have a look and get sight of my official rules. So if we go back up here to the application settings and click on official rules page settings, and you'll see what comes in is a whole page of official rules. Now these are just a guide, okay? So we've got these rules, we put them together, but this is a guide for you to use. You can go in here, you can completely take these out and put in your own rules. You can just amend these where we've put the crosses. You can change it. You can go and have a look at other people's rules and see what they're putting and see if you prefer that wording. It's entirely up to you, but you can scroll through these and use these official rules, and then once you've changed and amended it, just simply click Save Official Rules, and that will change all of your amendments and everything in there. Okay, and then close that down. And then what you're going to do is grab the official rules widget in order to place the link to that on your page. So just bring that down, and then you can pick the color that you want that to be in and the size that you want that to be in, and whether it's normal or bold or whatever, and then just add that widget, and then you can bring that down and place that anywhere on your page as your official rules. So that's it. They're the main things on your main page. So key things to remember: obviously create your page either with our templates or on your own. Okay, but the key things to remember is you require this thank you link for your web form in order to be able to put in your autoresponder for people to sign up for the competition. Okay, so you need that thank you link as your thank you page that you send people to. You need the official rules, which are up here. You need to make sure that you place those down here, and you also need to ensure that you have the Facebook disclaimer at the bottom of your page. They are the three key things to remember. With probably the biggest thing to remember is when you first come into the competition, always set the contest end date first. If you forget to do that and you're in the middle of creating a competition, then it will just wipe that competition out. So you must ensure, because it will think you're setting up a brand new competition, so you must ensure you set the contest date first. Okay, so I'm now going to save the tab again. I just want to save that and make sure all of that is saved. Okay, so the next job we need to do is go through and create our thank you page. So I'm now going to click on the thank you page link, which is going to take me through into the thank you page. Looks exactly the same as the main page, it's just another blank canvas. So I'm going to make this very, very simple. I'm just going to grab a text file here, and I'm going to say thanks for entering, and just center that and make it bold and make it big. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do because I just want to show you how this works. Okay, so thanks for entering. Now on here is where I would encourage you to put your share links. So for instance, if you want people to share this competition, then here's where you would actually put those links. But before you grab that down, this is your share link, okay? Obviously you haven't actually created the page yet, so what we've done is we've actually shown you what the page is going to be once it's created, okay? That's going to be the URL of your page once it's created on Facebook. So we've given you that in advance so that you can copy that and come in here and actually place that in your share link so that you're sending people to the right place, okay? So check out our competition, and this is the text that's going to show in your tweet for Twitter, for instance, okay? And then I'm just going to grab that down there. Okay, so that's my share button. This is great, and obviously you can go and put Facebook share and LinkedIn share and everything else on here, okay, and make it a really nice page. But we have one more tool that's going to make sharing your competition very, very attractive to the competition entrant, and that is our lucky URL. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to explain the lucky URL in this video because you're taking a lot in and I just want to show you how to create a basic competition. So I'll do a separate video which will be specifically about how to use the lucky URL, and do please watch that video because it really will ensure people get out there and start to share your competition. It's a great little tool. Okay, so we'll come back to the lucky URL in a separate video. So for this video though, we're done. We've created our main page, we've created our thank you page. Now all we have to do is click Save tab. So that's going to save it, and then of course we do need to go and publish it to our page. So I'm also going to click Publish tab, and that's going to bring up the page for me to publish it to. And I'm going to click Add the Social Networking Academy, and then it's going to take me straight to my page, and I can now show you how it works. Oh, that didn't take, did it? There we go. Add Social Networking Academy. Alright, so I'm now in my little Bubbles test page, and if I now click on the link down here, it's tab 27 at the moment because I haven't named it, and of course I can go and change that tab name in the templates, but for now let's just click here so it shows us the competition. And there's our competition. Ba-boom! There it is. And there's our official rules, and there's our Facebook disclaimer. And if I actually open the official rules in a separate link, you can see there are all the official rules, which of course you will have changed to show what is relevant to your competition. Okay? Good. So here we are. So now what I'm going to do, put in my name, and I put in one of my many emails, and then I simply click Go. So I'm entering the competition. Okay, and what happens when I click Go is I get taken through to the thank you page. Thanks for entering, and there's my little share button. Okay, and I can now obviously click tweet and go and actually share the competition around Twitter and again on Facebook, LinkedIn, etc, etc, etc. Okay, and that's going to take people back to the main page. So there's the basic competition, but here's now what happens once I've entered. If I go back into the Social Networking Academy, the actual competition, and click on Contest Members, and there I am. Okay, so I've been added to the database in here. So gradually this database here is going to start to fill up with all of the entrants into the competition. Okay, and let's head back over to Aweber and refresh the page again. And give it a second to load, and there I am. Okay, so there's my email address up there as well. I've been added to Aweber. So I've been added to both my autoresponder and into the actual competition database. And then what happens is once all these addresses have been populated and everybody's entered your competition, all you do as the competition ends, and only when the competition ends, you'd click on the select the winner box and then pick a winner. Just click pick a winner and it's going to bring up your winner at random. And if you've got follow-up prizes, then what happens is you can just keep clicking pick a winner until you've got, you know, however many people that you have that you're going to be giving follow-up prizes for. And it will only ever select the same person once. So that's why it's really important that that button isn't clicked until the end of the competition. Otherwise, if you click it in the middle, then that person who's just been selected won't be in the competition when you select the winner at the end. So it's very important that you just click this at the end of the competition. And that's it. That is the basics to creating a competition. Okay? So what I'm going to do in the next video is I'm going to show you how to use the lucky URL, because this is a great little tool. So I do hope that that was clear and that you understood that. Of course, don't hesitate to ask any questions whatsoever in the Facebook group, and I will see you on another video.